Send me, let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to smoke. Conversation, verbal relation, education. There are situation, temptation, relaxation. Let's go ahead and go into your reading, Virgo. Let's see what's happening for you today, Virgo. Let's see what's on your mind today, Virgo, while we still have the peace to do this. Let's go. First card out is a number 6. Virgo, you are the 6th zodiac sign, so you're home to yourself. We also have oh my god, 6 7. Oh my god. 6 7. Ha. So we have 6 7, Virgo. 6 and 7 makes 14. 6 and 7 make 13. Yes. And then 3 and 1 is 4. So I'm getting the number 4. We have 6 7, Virgo. Or I'm getting something about a Virgo and a Libra. We also have Rastafarianism. Okay. This is crazy because I don't see them 6 7 in. We also have Pisces. Yeah, Virgo came out in Pisces reading. No, Pisces is coming out in Virgo reading. We also have spirit guides. And we have Mercury. So Pisces, I'm getting your talk. I'm getting some about 6 7. 6 7. No, 6 7 originated from voodoo magic from Spanish voodoo magic. So I'm getting some about some Rasta people, some people from some Spanish country. I'm getting some about a Pisces and some type of witchcraft involved in the Spanish. Coming on 6 7 is witchcraft. That's kind of what witchcraft is. 6 7. It was created by this Spanish guy who practiced not quinceañera. Him practiced like Spanish voodoo basically. So 6 7 originated from that spell. But I'm getting some more Rasta people. I'm getting some more Pisces. Now I do know 6 7 is popular with the teenager community. The schoolers, the young girls, the YGs. I'm not sure if you're going into schools and you're trying to enlighten kids about things that they're participating in is very demonic. Or I'm getting something about I'm getting Pisces, some type of witchcraft you're into, and I'm getting some type of witchcraft you're into that's involving some Spanish people. I'm getting some Spanish. Is this a Spanish Rasta person? I'm getting in Spanish. I speak a Spanish guy with locks, basically, if that's what I want to say. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Pisces. Now, again, 6 and 7 is 13. 3 and 1 is 4. 4 is Cancer. 4 is the breast. Or when I talk about Pisces, I guess we're not talking about a Pisces bust size. So we're not talking about the bust. We're not talking about the breast of a Pisces. To my knowledge, Rasta women don't wear bras. Am I right or am I wrong? To my knowledge, when you're a real Rasta girl and you grew up with Rasta man, Rasta woman, you don't wear bra. Am I lying? Me can't remember the first part of my life when me have locks on or me around other Rasta women or men. I remember they never had bras on. Them are Rasta. Them believe in being natural and organic. Sometime, not all the time. Sometime the girls would have hair underneath them arm when there was Rasta. Cause you know Rasta girl now shave pussy. What does that say? You're not gonna find, what you gonna say? You think you're gonna find a Rasta girl with a shaved pussy? Not now really happen, you understand? Usually everything was idle. So them would have hair on them vagina. Sometimes them would have hair underneath them arm. Them locks would pleat and grow. What else? Yeah, but they never wear bra. You think Rasta women go out and purchase Victoria's Secret bra? You don't wear that. That wasn't something I remember Rasta women wearing. You're on Rasta, you're Rasta. Dreads, locks, everything, you put on one bra. We never look on each other tits, but bras were not something. The rest of them up in the hill, them now wear bra. Rich bra. I remember that. Anyways, let's go ahead and go into your reading. But I'm getting something about, I'm getting Pisces, I'm getting Spanish. Again, Spanish magic, Spanish voodoo. We have a chariot coming out first. So the chariot is a Cancer. It could also be a police officer. No, we're getting something about the direction you're going. Are you going to the direction of 6 or the direction of 7? Because 6 are the sacrifice, 6 is the happiness, 6 is the pregnant woman, but 7 is a secret. 7 is enlightenment. Do you plan to seek enlightenment before or after you have kids? Do you plan to be happy before or after you get pregnant? Come getting something about Cancer. I'm getting something about what direction are you going. I'm also getting something about somebody Spanish. So I'm getting something about some police officer. We also have the world card. Yeah, again, we're getting something about breasts. Because she's naked. You see, she don't have no top on. So is it something about showing police officer? I'm getting somebody Spanish. Or the police officer Spanish. I'm getting like them order you to take off your clothes for show your breasts. I don't know if the police officer said that them arrest you and you show them your breasts. Or if you were arrested and them tell you to take off your clothes. And you say you don't want to take off your clothes in front of them. I'm getting some about your breasts and some police. No, I hear this nasty conversation in Canada. This disgusting, nasty conversation. Where them say men can walk around with them shirt off, so why can't woman? Because bitch, you're a slut, that's why. You want to be a slut, you want to be a whore, that's what you want to be. Because them really a fight for rights. These fucking whores, these sluts. Men can walk with them shirt off. Some girl won't walk with them shirt off. Bitch, you're not a slut. Them had a walkathon. Them they are fight. These fucking whores are fighting for rights. Cause them see a man with a shirt off. Cause the man hot outside, and these dirty fucking sluts are saying we can wear our shirt off outside. Bitch, is ya a whore? Bitch, is ya a cum dumpster? What the fuck wrong with no? So I don't know if it's something like that. Come getting like you're saying, well, officer, it's not illegal to show my breasts. Bitch, you're naked. You're naked, whore. Bitch, men don't have mammograms. That's why them not show blood clot breasts. That's why man can take off them clothes. That's why when you have a baby, the baby can go to the beach topless. You know why? Because the baby don't have breasts on. Even if the baby is a girl. And if the baby is a boy, him don't have you notice that we don't sexualize kids under a certain age with them top off because them don't have breasts. I'm getting something about, like, you're saying, well, officer, I don't see what's wrong with showing breasts. Bitch, is you a slut? You find nothing wrong with that? It's not against the law. Body count is not against the law either. Do you want to be a slut? Because I find a bitch who have 100 bodies to be more modest than a slut who would show her breasts in a public. That's a slut. That's the bitch you don't marry. The bitch at a concert, she has tear off our breasts for show the blood clot people in on stage. That's a slut, not the girl who fuck 100 bodies. She is a slut. She probably have 3 bodies. Why are you showing your breasts to people? Your favorite artist on stage, your favorite comedian on stage, and you're so obsessed with this artist or comedian or this fucking rock band, you show breasts. Are you a whore? Bitch, you are the whore, not the bitch who fuck 100 bodies. Come getting something about them saying, well, the police can't arrest you because your breasts out. Yes, the fucking can. It's called public indecency. You slut. Let's continue reading. You're not a man. He's not a man. You cannot do that. And even when men are walking around without them shirt off, them can't go in a certain establishment. Them don't sell you without shirt or shoes. So I don't know what the fuck is this. I'm getting something about a whore income dumpster slut who basically want it to be legal to show your breasts in public. Yeah, it's okay. It's my favorite band on stage. Let me just show them my breasts. You're a fucking whore. You're a slut. You the type of bitch I hope I never friend. Let's continue the reading. Yeah, we have a 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a modest woman. She modest. She will dress up sexy and go to the show. She's not gonna show no blood clot breast. She's not a slut. That's not even a pick me. You're a slut. That's what the fuck you are. You show breast to random people because you think it cool and excited. Are you a cum dumpster? Whore? She look modest. So yeah, I'm getting something about spirit Pisces. Yeah, I'm getting something about covering up. So it's either somebody is dressing in oversized clothes for cover up them boss, or I'm getting something about women who want to walk indecent. Them want to walk with them top out, them breasts out, or them want to walk up and down with brassiere. You can walk up and down with a bra on at the beach. That's what the fuck you can do. Which if your son is outside and I went to your son with bra on, you think that's appropriate if you talk to your son with bra on? So why the fuck you want rights for walk up and down with your breasts out? Which is a man? Are you a slut? Or you want to be a whore? What you want to be in life? You obviously don't want to be something reputable. So I'm getting something like that. I'm getting something about like, I'm literally getting like you're saying, why I can't walk and show my breasts? Because you're not a whore, that's why. Let's continue. Yeah, we have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of women. Something about women. A lot of women. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? How are you? I hope you're okay. I hope you're fine. I hope you're doing well. Love you. Love you. Love you. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting something with a lot of girls. No, the only man that's here is a Cancer, which is a police officer. So where did this start? Was this something about girls being arrested and the police officer decided to let you go if you show them your breasts? Or was it that girls were being arrested and the police officer demand you strip in front of them? Because I'm getting something like that to happen. Again, we have Pisces. We're getting something about breasts. A lot of women. We're getting women. We're getting some women take off them clothes, other women don't. We have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting you saying you're not doing it. Does a police officer want to see you naked? I'm getting the police want to see you naked. You said no. Or something about a law that's supposed to be built about women being able to walk outside when it's very hot with no shirt on like men. Absolutely fucking not whore. Let's continue the reading. We have the Page of Cups. We also have the... It's one thing if you're in a something and your breasts are show. But bitch, you just want to be a man. You want to say it outside hot and the guys can take off them clothes. So you just want to walk the same way. We're not talking about you have on something sexy. We're not saying you have on a nice little thing and your breast them up. We're not talking about that. You basically say you don't want to wear no top. None tall. Or something like that. Now, unless your breasts them small, usually when you have small breasts that don't droop, you can get away with not wearing a bra. Especially if your nipples are not erected, you can get away with certain things. You can put on a tank top and a jacket over it. You can do these things. But when your breasts big, you have to put on a bra, which you don't look appropriate. You think every man like big breasts? Who tell you that? And every man likes small breasts either. I am getting something about like police officer. I'm getting something about the girl that must show them breasts. I'm getting something about you were supposed to do it. I don't know if them say a chicken. You not do it because you're chicken out, or you not do it because you're scared, or come getting something about the girls do it. Maybe the white girls do it. Maybe it's an inside thing here in Canada, but that immigrants don't know. The immigrants them don't know when them come here. If certain things happen, you have to show breasts. We don't know that. Maybe the girls them here know that. Maybe something about public indecency. What happened? The top. Like them say, you stand up near the window and you show every kid will pass, you have to show them your breasts. Making some about your breasts. All right, one more. Here we have the Lover's card and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Where you do for work? No, this could be your work for your man or your work for somewhere. Beginning them I tell you say is semi-nude. It's semi-nude. What that mean? You only need to expose breasts. That sounds like a massage parlor. Are you in a massage parlor and them I tell you, oh, you don't have to get naked? Well, we welcome all girls 18 to 25. My pussy too old. I can't work a massage parlor. I'm too old. 18 to 25. College students welcome. Make about $1,000 a day, and nude not necessary. That means you're going there with panty on, with breasts out, and the man them look on your breasts. And maybe when you massage the man them, you gotta have breasts out. That's what I mean by semi-nude. But fear breast is her hair size covered, but her breast is totally out in the world card. Me getting whatever service this is, you have to get naked feet. Not naked, me getting you have to show breasts. I don't know what this is. This could be cleaning. Like when me in a Quebec, people are asking me for clean for them. And then by the time I'm ready for clean for them want me clean for them with my tits out. I'm gonna say, sir, you're looking for a prostitute. You're not looking for a cleaner. We just you say you want one clean. You say you want somebody for clean. You never say you want one poor. You want a whore. Sir, you need to go buy a whore and ask a whore to clean. You can't hire a cleaner and tell them to take off them top. Bitch, that's weird. Like, what you doing? It could be something like that. Come me getting something about the breast out. The police is on you because of something. Like somebody I say, yeah, I went to deliver pizza and she showed me her breasts. He's a slut. That's what's wrong with you. He's a slut. Why are you a slut? You don't have to be a slut. You could just fuck men. Why you want to be a slut? You don't have, when you fuck 100 man, you're not a slut. He's a slut if the pizza man come at your door and you don't want to pay him, so you show him your breast. No, you're a slut. You're not a slut because you fuck 100 man. You go to a show and your favorite band is on stage and you show them your breast. He's a slut. He's a whore, bitch. That's what the fuck you are. And I'm sorry, your mom had 9 months of gestation for you to come out a whore. You never come out a bitch fucking multiple man. You come out a cum dumpster. Why you do that? You feel good about it? You feel good for sure the fucking delivery man who deliver pizza your breasts? Bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? The handyman come in. The man that fix your pipe. And you're so fucking horny. Yeah, show me your blood clot breast while him fix the sink. He's a slut. Anyways, we're getting some of the police. Or I'm getting something about multiple women are saying, yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Them are asking me for showing my breasts. Or them are getting something about your breasts. If a flash, like if a flash. Or when the pizza man come in your blood clot door, you for show him your breasts. You're there at the bar, you for show your breasts. You're there, I'm getting something about you for sure. But I'm getting a police officer is right behind you. Some of them are charged for public indecency, or there's a weird cult shit that happening with some police officers and it involves you showing your breasts for get in, and if you don't show your breasts, you don't get in. But I'm getting the 4 cops. I'm getting you never show them your breasts. Because I've been in Canada, I'm going to say, man, take off them whole clothes in front of the police. I'm going to say, was that necessary? Is there something you know or me don't know? Is that when you take off your clothes in front of police and leave you the fuck alone? Can the man take off him whole clothes, him ass out, him balls out, him penis out, the police in front of him? And to me, it was very dramatic for you to do. Why are you doing that? That was very dramatic. The police said, come, you have to leave. No more change my shorts. We can't wait playing for change shots. We need to take off your whole clothes, balls out, and penis out, everything out. But why was that necessary for you to do right there then in front of the police officer them? Why? Why you know about being in Canada and showing police officer your asshole or your balls or your penis or your breasts? Because me want to know that, but don't come from here. If you in a Jamaica and a police officer stop you, you wouldn't really know what to do to get yourself out of it if you need to get out of it. If the police officer said to you, Georgie, what you can do for yourself? That's what them say. Them say, look like you're not drive with a registration, Jano Star, terrible thing. So tell me what you can do for yourself. You see, once a police officer asks you that in Jamaica, you know, you have to go in your wallet and give them money. If you don't come from Jamaica and a police officer say, what you do for yourself? You just say, I don't know, I'm in the situation, I try to see what you can do for me. You're not going to understand the lingo. So you're not going to, in your country, payola, wrong. You're not supposed to, that's extortion, basically. They're going to extort you. They're going to ask you what you do for yourself. That means they want to extort you. But you come from foreign, you don't know that. So if you don't know the lingo, they write your tickets. Now, transfer that. If me come here And there is a secret that, yeah, when you want certain things, or you get locked up by police, or your people come at your door, you can just flash them and get things. If you had said that to me, or if somebody I did if a delivery man come on my door and I do this, I mean, I say I can get my pizza and him say now show me your tits. I say what kind of weird ass shit is that? I don't come from here. The same way the Jamaican police officer would have asked a foreigner what you can do for yourself. You don't know what that mean. You're out of the loop. You don't know. Maybe Jamaicans know what it means. So Jamaican know when a police officer stop them and say what you can do for yourself. You know, go. At least I'm not gonna get a ticket. Pay him. No, me come here. So yeah, say yeah, you were supposed. When the guy gave you the thing, you were supposed to show him your tits. Yeah. When the police officer had you in the car, you were supposed to show them your tits. Bitch, how big I know that it's gonna come from here? Yeah, you know, all of us are fighting for rights here. What kind of rights? We want to be able to go outside with no bra on, with basically like a man. Bitch, and that's something you fight for here. Yes. Bitch, why? Why you do that? You don't feel weird if a kid see you? So you gotta walk outside with no bra on because you want liberation like a blood clot, man. Suppose somebody's son see you. Suppose somebody's daughter see you. You not care? You not care like trans people. You just don't care. It's okay. It's legal. It's not against the law to walk around with my breasts out. Fuck these kids. You don't give a fuck if a kid walk past and I see tits out on the road. And I look upon your saw. You don't give a fuck about that. You don't give a fuck if a little girl will ride her bike past you and she see your tits out. And yes, it's illegal. It's legal. Officer, you can't fucking restrain me, okay? Like, I'm not showing my pussy, I'm showing my tits. Okay, but you're not a morality for kids? You're not a morality for people around you? No? Okay, what about the gay man who tits is appalling to him? You never think about him? You never think about the trauma that's going to be in this gay man's head after seeing some disgusting tits on the road for the first time? You not think about this. You just see a man do it and you're jealous. You can't do it. You know, the man is jealous sometimes because him don't have breasts to play with. I'm very jealous of that. Anyways, I'm going to leave it here, Virgo. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm doing something about bras and breasts and police officers and thank you so much. Thank you. I try very hard for this accent. I have an American visa, so that's the closest to America I'm gonna get. But I hope to like use my lingo to get into America again. So thank you so much for the compliments. Virgo, I'm going to leave it here. We're going to the last reading of the day, which is, I believe, is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the last reading of the day since I did Capricorn. I feel so bad. I missed Capricorn. I feel so bad. Anyways, Virgo, we're gonna leave it. Virgo, yeah, Virgo, we're gonna leave it here. Yeah, Rastafarianism. How we have Rastafarianism and we have Pisces. I mean, I don't know no Rasta pitney or no Rasta people that show them breasts or them cock to a police officer if them get locked up. Is it something about a Pisces doing that? Maybe police did arrest a Pisces and making the Pisces never know what to do and she start to take off her clothes. And maybe the police said this bitch mad, so we're gonna let her go. And Pisces said, me get where. How you get where? Me show them my breasts. But the police officer them don't know that. Maybe there's some that say you want to get where, you want to get off, you have to show where your breasts. Maybe some of them have said that. But maybe the time when the Pisces did it, when she did it, it wasn't something that they were hip to. Maybe she do it and it was just very uncomfortable for all these police officers. So them let her go and leave her alone. Because them say she mad. So maybe the person did it as a defense mechanism and that turned into, hey, you know, make the girl them take off them, make the girl them show with them breasts. But I don't think that's how it started. I think them arrest you and you were acting very irrational. And it's like you know where you do fuck up and you know you're getting in trouble. But I feel like you just did something very irrational. Like you just start take off your clothes or you just take off your top and say it hot. And the police officer them not tell you to put it back on. Because you know them a police officer. Maybe them might enjoy the view, so them not say nothing. But I don't think in the beginning them say you want this, take off your clothes. I think you did it. And then after that incident happened, then them say, you know what, from now on, make sure, yeah, you know the black girl them, yeah, you know, so when you arrest a black girl, then they will show you them breasts. I don't know if something like that happened, but me getting something about like a lot of girls, because we have girls here, a lot of maybe yeah tell your man, because there's a lover's card here. Maybe I said to your man, you know, so me getting like yeah tell your man said somebody of authority, I tell you to take off your clothes or show your breasts. Your man I said what? And you say yeah. Then I feel something to feel right. It could be you have to show your breasts to other women. It don't have to be you showing your breasts to men. Maybe you show your breasts to maybe lesbians want to see your breasts. I don't know. Man, them get horny by that. Yeah, it's like a man. So I'm assuming if lesbians see your breasts, they get horny. So I guess it could become getting a lot of girls. I'm getting the one them will dress modest, I show breasts. But the one them will show breasts in public, them not take off them clothes for you to see it. Like them I say, well, if you dress like a whore anyways, your breasts always out anyways, you dress very promiscuous, why you tell we no for showing us your breasts? And you're like, because I have morals. Yeah, but that bitch always covered up and she know what the gig is. She know what the gig is. She know when she come in here, she must show her breasts even though she covered up. You already exposed what it is for you for show your breasts because she have morals. Morals don't have to do with what you dress. Morals have to do with what will you do under what circumstance. That's morals. I've seen a lot of girls who dress very like in oversized dress, African dress, oversized dress, and them a fuck outside. And them are the nasty, them a suck dick behind garbage bin. You know, them African attire, you know, them big oversized dress. And you would never know that. Or them outside and them lift up them dress and them teeth. Them put things on them dress for teeth. Just because them dress modest, it don't mean nothing. Them can dress modest with no morals. Them can dress modest and fuck outside, you know. And another girl can dress provocative outside, but you can't touch her. You can't ask her for no weird picture. She'll be like, I have morals. While her breasts out, she's gonna be like, I have morals. Okay, I'm not just anybody. I'm a top 1% girl. Is what you will do under what circumstances will tell you whether you have morals or not. I'm getting there's something immoral about some police officers or a Pisces. I'm getting some type of argument with showing breasts. Then we have Rastafarianism. So not sure what breast jaw has blessed, but it seems like your breast size is a curse. I'm going to leave it here, Virgo. We're going to Sagittarius. I'll be back.